All right, guys. Yes, welcome back to Hot Topic with the President AD of Sport. Yes, my name is Ito Rotumi, and of course, I'm here live again with you to talk about all that's happening at World Cup. Yes, at the FIFA Women World Cup 2023 that is currently holding in Australia, and it is yes, a whole lot of interesting games. Tell you, we already have four. We actually have four African teams representing there at the World Cup, and two so far have played, and we still have two more to go. Just talking about Nigeria, Zambia. We'll be going into all that. Of course, when I say we, I won't be doing this by myself. In the house today, I have with me, of course, Grace John and Faith Omozopia. And we'll be having a gentleman join us shortly. Yes, we're having a gentleman join us. His name is Saeed Afolabi. And of course, it is going to be a very, very interesting conversation. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on any of this. I will be looking into so many update talking about the FIFA Women's World Cup, the way we'll be mirroring how the Super Falcons performed in their first encounter. Yes, the Super Falcons played Canada 2 days ago. Yes, I have to say 2 days ago. And well, or should I say yesterday? Yes. And so many people have been saying a whole lot of things. We're going to be looking in that direction as well as looking at the encounter between Zambia and of course in Japan. They lost to Japan 5 goals to nothing. I mean, a whole lot to talk about today. So without wasting much time, let me bring on the ladies, of course, and gentlemen. Yes, great John and Faith Omozopia, you're welcome. How are you doing today?
Good morning. I'm good.
Yes, good morning.
Good
Hey, see all of them.
morning, everybody.
Grace, Grace.
Good morning.
Yes, fresh bread.
Ah, now God. Faith, good morning.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Good morning,
Thank
Grace.
you very much.
Yes, good morning, Faith. Good to have you. Good to have
Good
you.
morning,
Good to have
Isoro.
you. How about you?
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yes, it's
Thank
hot
you.
topic, and of course, we only talk about what is trending. And right now, for the next something days, yes, already it's going to be 30 days. We've already gone like 3 days into the tournament. Should I say 3 or 2 days into the tournament? And so we still have about 27 days to go in the FIFA Women's World Cup. Before we go into the breaking down of talking about the Super Falcons and all that, I beg, so far, this World Cup, how you take I see them? How is it? How is it? How is it? How is it at your end? I mean, looking at it generally, what's your perception?
For me, I would say it has been going on
Yeah, that's
smoothly.
that's
And
for you,
then,
Faith. Go ahead.
Faith,
Okay. It's a World Cup I have expected. I have waited for, and I am happy that it's finally here. I am excited, and to me, it has been a great one, even though it has just started. Seeing the games that have been played, I am impressed, even though that I am expecting more fun, more excitement as the
Okay.
game continues. Yes,
You're expecting more fun. So is it not fun
yes,
enough?
more
You said
fun.
fun.
It is. It is fun enough, but I'm expecting more fun because it has just started. We still have some other games to go. We've just seen how many games? Um, four. So one is currently on the England versus IC game. So I know that we are still going to see more fun.
Okay. Okay. For you, Grace, how have you seen the tournament so far?
it has been going on smoothly, just as I've earlier said. Um, though we've been seeing little surprises, but it doesn't really change the fact that the tournament is actually moving on smoothly. Like the case of, we just saw Japan beating up Zambia 5-0. To me, I was very shocked with that result. And
Why are you
then,
shocked?
since,
But why,
yeah, I was
please?
very shocked. These were people that pressed our neck. I said it over. They pressed our neck during the WAFCON. So seeing them, being beaten 5-0, it's really like, I was like, this World Cup is really full of surprises, and we'll start seeing it gradually. Though there are other things, good. It's up to expectation. It's an interesting game. For the matches I've watched so far, it's quite interesting and exciting as well.
Okay. All right. Yes, quite interesting and exciting. I must say, for me, well, somehow I was beginning to think we may not really see much goals, if I may say. Yes, because of course the first two games, the host nations played 1-0. Yes, they got their first 3 points, just winning by 1 goal to nothing. And the Super Falcons game was a third game, in the championship. And we played a goalless draw, right? And the next two games after that produced 5 goals. Yes, it produced 5 goals. And I was like, okay, I think maybe I was too early to probably judge on this. Okay, taking a look into the Super Falcons games already. They played the first game, and well, going into that game, there was a whole lot of expectations and all. What was, let's, before going into the performance, Grace, what was your expectation before that game proper? What was your expectation?
Okay, can I go ahead?
Yes, yes, I said Grace. Go ahead.
Yeah. Um, to be truthful and honest, at a point, my expectations dropped a lot. Like, it dropped a lot because looking at all the happenings around the NFL and Wardrum, I became so like skeptical about our performances. So I didn't really like, okay, I was like, okay, I wish them luck. I didn't really put much expectation to the team, because of all those happenings. And then seeing our performance in the Cup of Nations to just really made me not have that high expectation, to be honest with you. But right now, I think after watching the highlights of our game, the Super Falcons versus Canada, I think I'm beginning to have some good expectation about them, and I could see a bit of possibilities of us going further, probably getting past the quarterfinals or to the quarterfinals. We've never gone there
Okay.
since, I think, 1999. So I think I'm having a good expectation this time, a high one regarding the Super Falcons, though we have some hitches and all that, but I think I have an higher expectation about them now, about their performance now. Thank you.
Oh, because of the outcome of the first game, since you have
Yes,
expectations. Yes,
it happens
and
now.
it's a lot.
Sometimes you
Faith,
might
if I
have low expectations.
can you imagine? Can you imagine? What was the expectation before the game, Faith?
I thought the Super Falcons were going to win, although I am not saying they didn't have a good game. They had a very good game, but I thought they were going to win. Even though I wasn't also writing off Canada, but seeing what they played, I was like, man, it's a good game. Knowing that that was our first game, we still have Australia to play, the co-host, and Ireland. So I know that going forward, we will do well. But I am very pleased with the results they got.
But Faith, wait first. You say you dey pleased with the results. Which one be the pleasing? Shey the way
Yes,
they take play, abi na
I
the
dey
as
pleased.
per say dem no fit score goal.
Uh,
No, I dey pleased with the draw, even though say I expect make we win. But say before the game,
So
we
you
a
be
lot
expect
of
say Super
things
Falcons
dey
go
happen
win
for the
now.
camp.
I
You
thought
say?
nine bad things now.
Exactly. I think because my but say some little issues there with the team, inside issues, but then still try play draw. So it's a fair result. It's a fair result, and
Believe actually. I
uh,
agree.
they not do badly.
Okay. Okay, they not do badly. No wala. He said they not do
They
badly.
not
Yeah.
Okay, I go start from you now.
do badly.
Yes, I go start from you. I go start from you now. I don't hear you now. You said they not do badly. I go start from you now. Yes, after that game, so many people don't also say most of our players no really say that's not the reason why we not even so, even get see goal even score sef for that game. Plenty people don't just say so most players no turn up. So if you say they turn up, so Super Falcons win that game. Shey you see am like that. Say just maybe their first game. You agree with people wey dey talk like that?
I know you
Faith, na
clearly.
who I dey ask. Hello, Faith.
Okay, if I hear you clearly,
Mm.
yes.
I say after the game, yes, people come dey
If
talk
I hear
say
you, I know hear you clearly.
yeah. I say after the game, people come dey talk say some of our players say they no really turn up for that game. So to say them put body
Yes,
for some players no put body for
yes,
that game. So that
some players no turn up. Some players no turn up. But again, my concern is say, I just come to wonder say why our coach play the girls like that. Like Ifeoma Anumanu was played out of position. He played the from the left wing, left flank. Now,
okay.
I even still surprised say a player like I been expect make a player like the guy after start from the attack, make the play a normal role wey we know her to the play, the striking role. But Oshola take up that role, or the coach make Oshola take up that role, then play
Okay.
Onumonu from the left flank, play Odega from the right. If na wetin me I see, or if the television the match wey I watch na wetin I see. So na just
Mm.
that one be my little concern. But the midfield, the defense, our defenders, right? But I just see so Osola no really get the ball, the supply. Even though some people don't argue say she be club player, she no be national team player. But Osola na person wey me I know say she is good on a very good day. She's a good player. But I think for the next game against Australia, I won't see Upper Nose start. Make we see whether we fit score goals with her.
Okay. So you feel say the coach, as per say the coach, the players out of position. Now waiting affect.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yes, they play. They play. So many people will just say Canada. Canada will even take us shine. But the way they take play that game that day, I was even Deborah, I think different get red card. I mean, talking about that red card, rain officiating, also with the official for that game, the officiating for that game because I looked that game somehow. But the way you say look the game, if you say the officiating no okay. How come we not see your face now? What's happen?
Mm.
Like
Not
So,
don't take like
it's that
Not
type
don't take
oven.
like no. Rain dey fall for here, so not don't take like even like that.
be like
Hey,
say no don dey fall
Remember
now,
say remember say I tell you say rain no fall, so the rain not start, and you know how our system be for here.
now, so,
so no worry, no worry. As I hear your voice, okay. I know say na the rain na dey fit dey make that background noise. Sorry, So
It is well.
okay. Yeah,
I
okay.
know.
So the officiating officiating game. Now you see
For me,
Papa officiate for that game. Uh, your officiating.
okay, the appreciation was fair enough. It did fair enough. You understand? It was really something for the time I watched, and then the highlight.
Hello,
I
Grace, you
know
dey hear
people
me?
make it. Yes, I dey hear you. They hear me.
Yes, yes, clear.
Okay. I said
All
the
right, go ahead.
officiating did very okay. Though we make some mistakes on our own parts, you understand? We make our own, we dey learn every day, you understand? So for me, I look and say the officiating was fair enough. The calls where the referee make were justifiable. They were justifiable calls. You understand? So for me, they fair enough. You know, if you come big tournament like this, though we don't see them, but you go as in, you know, if you come big tournament like this, as
Okay,
a referee,
I
you
lost
don't
you
do
there,
what is
Grace.
expected of you. You understand? So for me, the ones where the match where I watch the highlight, I think the officiating is actually okay. And for that penalty, yes, it was glaring, it was clear. He stepped on Claire's feet, if I'm not
Okay,
mistaken. So it's very clear. And then for the red card, the boy I got, Omo, I watched that thing like over and over again.
okay,
The clear, it's a very clear red card. Make we no just try to twist talk. Now
Yes,
clear red card.
yes,
Though you know say referees na human beings, they might not get it 100%, but trust me, that application was perfect. It was okay. It was very okay.
aside from the Super Falcons, red card. I mean, officiating generally for the World Cup. How you see them for the games? Let me go
Okay, for the World
yeah,
Cup, yeah, e dey
yeah,
go
for the
smoothly, e
World
dey
Cup.
go well. One thing wey I believe one thing wey me believe personally be say if dem pick you, FIFA pick you to come officiate, that means you're the best of the best. You understand? And they wan keep that standard. They wan keep that standard wey dem get. So for the officiating so far, the games have been working. E dey good, e dey fair enough. The officiating has been fair enough. Make we tell you as e take dey. I talk am as e take dey.
I agree with Grace. Reputation is fair enough so far. The penalty, the
Okay,
red card, spot on.
okay, okay. You say your officiating dey okay. Fine. Fine. I feel like say I don't like don demo dey see your face.
Ah, hallelujah. Faith is back.
No right, no right, like never to come. I just improvise.
I understand. You talk for you. More
How
talk for
how
you.
come yourself go come talk pass me now?
Na so okay. Say I mentioned before say plenty about goals and all that matter. You dey hear me?
No, we no dey hear you clearly, so
Yes, not worry.
Everybody for me. Abeg, mute your mic. When I ask you question, you fit on am because
okay.
no. I mean straight from your side. So mute your mic. When I call your name, you fit mute. Wait, you never mute your mic. Oh.
I dey hear you, not small.
Okay. She say make you mute your mic. Then when you wan speak, you go
Yeah,
unmute am.
the noise from your end they really disturb. Yeah. So this way you go fit hear me well. Now we are don't mute the
Yeah.
mic. You said hey, you dey clearer now. Okay.
Yes, yes,
Now
yes.
so the question now they're very simple. Should the Super Falcons, should the Super Falcons meet your expectation for their opening game? Faith, now you are the ask. So you can turn on your mic now. Should the Super Falcons did they meet your expectations? Did they meet your expectation at all? Yeah, Faith, you unmute your mic.
Okay, Chester Falcons what?
Did they meet your expectation?
Faith, can you hear me? You dey
It be
hear
like
me?
say that.
I can hear Grace. I can hear Grace.
Okay. She dey ask you say whether Super Falcons meet their expectation.
Whether Super Falcons meet the expectation.
Your
Yes.
expectation.
Your own expectation, sorry.
Yes, yes, like I talked before. Not to say they meet my expectation, but I know one talk for now. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt because now just one game they don't play. We still get two more games to go before going into the second round, hopefully. So for now, what thing I see so them play yesterday, they no do badly. But like I always believe, there is still room for improvement. There's always room for improvement. So make I just see. I want take the game I want take this World Cup one game at a time. Make I say wetin I go play for the next game against Australia. Then before I come know wetin I fit talk about them. But for now, dem try. Dem try. Deborah Abiodun really buy my heart. She play well, more than expected because na her first World Cup be this. And going into the World Cup at a her age. So she no do badly just because she use mistake collect that red card. So fair game for me.
Okay. All right. Okay, great. How about you?
Okay. I go talk say they no really meet my expectation. Waiting me I been dey expect looking at the formation wey Randy been put out there. You understand? So
Okay.
I dey expect say, oh, with this formation, attack go mad die. But I didn't see that. Everything was the defense dem play am well, those dem hold am well, and then the two CDMs wey he used and make sense. The
Yeah.
defensive midfielders Abiodun and
Yeah.
Uchebe, they were spot on. They were then try. In short, Abiodun na we dey call her Kante according to so many people. Na the Kante of Nigeria wey we get with that. She did very well for despite the small mistake wey she make. She dey learn actually. But for the attack, we no even make we no even lie to ourselves. They didn't meet up to any my expectation. I don't know of other people. Imagine, be like saying na only one goal, one shot on target we get. You know, for such lineup, we're expecting we go give them fire to fire for fire. When you now put a 4-2-3-1 kind of formation, you understand, you dey expect say attack go mad because already you don place two defensive midfielder wey go dey fit them. So we dey expect say pain on Monu, though they no play on Monu for where she suppose dey. There are some changes, but say some players too na utility players. I feel say na wetin the coach dey think. So I was expecting like much shot on target. I no even see shot on target. In short, the attack, I no even understand wetin this girl was like a loner there, Oshola for me. In short, when I if I just remember her, now this song dey enter my, I'm a certified loner. I don't know whether you know that song. She was like a certified loner. She was like a certified loner in that game.
Certified
Honestly.
loader.
No, she was a certified loner in that game. She was missing. And Nigerians, we get expectations, say, looking at their club side, how did they, you know,
They
banging
finish
goals,
well.
pushing goals. With the expect say, these guys go tear Canada apart. One thing be say, I know they believe say anybody now underdog. Anybody fit come stop you. So I felt since
Mm.
they don't
Yeah.
play friendly with them, they don't understand them. You understand? They will be able to, get some techniques about. Funny enough, this same Canada, play the same format with us. Now the same four two
Mm-hmm.
three one dem play, the same 4-2-3-1 dem play. You understand? But see the way dem press us. Possessions were no we dem pass us for possessions, dem pass us. These guys can string 4 to 5 passes easily without being interrupted. No be us.
No be
Person
also.
go carry ball. one of us go carry, and the one where they pay me, you wait they play defense, you wait they back, you they play football, you come they spin round like person where they do, I don't know, you pick the ball, you they spin round for it, when you get like two, three opponents around it. The thing, honestly, and then you go try to wonder if they don't collect ball for you, and next thing they don't dey in front of 18. It was really kind of, it was scary at the same time, though our CBs and our fullbacks then try our center backs and then try. You understand? But
Yeah.
the pressure, because of waiting our attack, no, the pressure was much on our defense. You understand? So they tried, sha. Easy make you hold the person where they number 7 for ranking. Easy. Then try, sha. I'll give them kudos and let's expect to see more. So at least as she talk, at all na im buy pass. Half bread is better than bones. So make we manage
I
am
think
first.
that
Make
bread
we
is
dey see.
better
Half bread is better
than. I
than
think our bread
bones.
is better than bun.
Say
I
bones
think
small,
our
half
bread is
bread
better than
big.
bun.
So
Abi. All of them don't
again,
be
they
flower
go
they take
do
better.
better.
Anyways, make I appreciate some of our viewers. Yes, I get comment here from Sweeney D. He say, this is really nice. I really like it when ladies know and talk about sport. Yes, Auntie Faith, this one like your person. They hear
Na
you.
na
And of
village
course, we
people.
get yes, so the village people they hear you well,
Na
well.
na
They
village
say it's
people
a
wey
bit
na
wrong.
recognize me o.
Okay, we have to recognize you. Then we get
Say
a melody.
recognize me.
We
Like,
get Melody Oziopia. I say I love this. Yes, thank you very much, Melody. Thank you, Sweeney D. Yes, una do well. Yes, for those who just they join us. Yes, so you fit also drop your comments. You should also drop your comments and also questions. Yes, of course. We still they talk about everything we concern the FIFA Women World Cup 2023, where they hold for Australia and of course New Zealand. So yes, we they talk about the Super Falcons right now, but we're not going to talk about them. Where let me say now, the Super Falcons we want to talk about. We can still get plenty things to look at. Yes, so plenty things to look at like this because as I talk like this, Grace don't mention them before. I let's say Faith Network on the act of Grace don't talk am before. Say how what did they call her? Say how uh, Zambia go lose 5 to Japan. I don't know the math. I don't know the kind of confidence where you get when you take all that, I don't know the kind of confidence. As in Japan, you they compare Zambia to Japan, great. You got conscience.
there where they beat us, they show us shake you call.
But this
So
one,
I
that
dey
one
expect say they
na
go
African
carry that
level.
power.
This one,
I
that
dey
one na
expect say they
African
go
level.
carry
This
that
one
big
na world
power.
stage. You don't go compare. That one na African level. This one na world stage. You don't go
This
compare.
one no excuse oh. We no get excuse.
Yeah,
Na competition you come. You
I
suppose prepare yourself. You
exactly.
can't always say that. For me, you can't
Hmm.
always say that. Say what you must want strive to dey great now. You must want strive to dey great.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
say
Wait, welcome
you go
back.
want strive to dey great when you dey come for such competitions now. You no go just come say because I know say
Sorry.
dem go try make I just answer present. You no want that kind setting again.
Okay. That one na true. I say
Nice.
Faith, welcome back. I'm not saying the rain wey don fall, don't they make your network act up. Do oh,
Mm.
make the network allow
Be like
Faith talk oh,
like say
because I
I
say
go
Faith
lay
network.
hands, I go lay hands on her network.
He reach he reach to lay hands, no be small laying of
I'm
hands.
telling
He
you,
reach to lay
make I
hands.
help, make I cabbage small on
He
top,
reach
e go.
na really cabbage small. Anyways, really, I want to ask this question real quick. So far, when the game start, I've been just to say when the tournament start, New Zealand win 1-0, Australia self win their first game 1-0, and then the third game, that's Super Falcons game, can be goalless draw. I can begin to wonder whether we will get much, we'll see plenty goals for this World Cup The last World Cup when they played for France, the last World Cup now 146 goals now we see for that World Cup. Yes, penalty kicks where be award there now 25. So far, from the last time we account, um, that to the US game, I mean, don't count like six penalties. Let's say you don't pass like that one. You don't pass. Yeah, let's say you don't pass like six now because I think penalties still enter the game between Zambia and Japan. They also still get penalty for that game too. So the game we accounted for the USA game, USA Vietnam game, we don't get six penalties already for that for this competition. But 146 goals for the last World Cup. If you say we go see plenty goals for this World Cup, with the way where the game takes start, the tournament takes start, if you say we go see plenty, goals for this World Cup. I they ask you, Faith.
Oh, Faith,
I hope so she dey hear me.
she's supposed now. Faith,
Faith, she dey hear me.
unmute.
No, she's supposed to hear me now. When she hear, she go on mute.
Be
Let's say
like
the
say her
network.
network, her
Uh,
network there. Uh,
but anyways, you Grace, go ahead. More they talk. Hopefully the network will, help her make she fit join us, fit contribute.
okay,
If you so go see plenty goals for this, for this tournament. Like I talked, we get like
okay,
146 for the last one. We'll go fit see
that's done.
this time around.
Make we dey hopeful. You know, say na goals now. Na im go be some people saving grace. That goal aggregate thing. So we need to dey see lot of goal. But from the matches where they don't play so far, you understand, we never get reach 20 goals so far. We never get reach 20 goals. Even for Group A, it was like Group A. I think they had one goal. Abi,
Only two.
is it one or two? Group B, sorry, Group B one, Group A three, and then Group C they get eight, which is Spain and Japan. Those ones score five, the other one score, and then we get one for Group B. You say?
I said, yeah, respectively now. Everybody, they do their
Yes,
best.
exactly. Game still dey on for now, sha. And then we get so it's like about between 18 thereabout or less than 20 so far. So, but say we get
So
like how many?
we
You
go
say?
meet or we go see more goals than that. You just we go
Yeah,
see meet
hopefully.
like that one for the last one, or we'll get more than that.
Right now we no go fit even determine that much because na the first day. Now from the second game, people go dey struggle to score more goals because they go need am in order to save themselves. So first group now na like testing the microphone. Everybody go want ginger second match to score more goals because e fit save them. So, but previous one 146, even the one before, I think 2015 or so, before 20, it's still 146 if I'm not mistaken. So, but make we dey see as they go. Maybe we fit get over 146 or we get less than 146. But me, I feel say we'll get more goals because second match now, from the second match, people go dey hustle for this group stage. They go dey hustle to one score goals because now waiting fit save them at the end of the day when they probably get the same point. They go use goal aggregate take judge them. So most from the second matches now you go we'll get to see much goals go come. But football, fit determine this thing. E be like football be like wetin dey call am kalu kalu, wey be say you fit go talk say e go be like this, e fit no be like that. So make we dey hopeful, but I dey hopeful say yeah, I dey very hopeful say goals go come in as from the second match we go expect to see more goals. But for now the thing get as e be, small drought dey, but we are we dey
Small drought. Yes,
small drought
we don't
dey.
see yes. So for the last World Cup, at least people wey score highest, we see like six goals. Yes,
Yeah.
highest goal scorers, then are like goals, 6 goals. Then like three people score like 6 goals, you know. And so far, we don't already get two people we don't even do on 2 goals each. Yeah, that's now Sophia Smith, we score for US, and of course Hinata Miyazawa. Yes, I think that name of the Japanese girl. She's up there on 2 goals right
Wow.
now. If you say, yeah, we don't get two goals. Yes, so two goals, so to say. Okay, so as it be like this, so if you say how many goals we suppose they expect for person who will carry golden boot like this? Because the last time like 6 goals, we get like 3 people score 6 goals.
Okay. Say that this goal thing now from group stage, people they really get them right. Say when you go jam
Yeah.
opponents where too strong, some of them they score much goals. So what would they expect?
Yeah.
Maybe anything above six too as well. Anything above six. Because if one person fit score 2 goals for one match, the person fit still struggle score another brace for another match. So if from group stage, most of the times, na im most of them they build up that goal scoring for themselves. So make we dey expect maybe anything above six, between five and above. Make I put am like that, five and above.
So if you say the person will still get the opportunity to carry golden boot, that we see they look around the bracket of 6.
Yes.
Hmm.
If he pass,
Okay.
say those days they score goals well for women football, but now they don't upgrade. Every man they block, they stand guard well. You know now. Before you go see say they trash person 10. But now
But
they
wait,
happen again.
yes, talking about the upgrading now, when you enter, the goalkeeping side because of that upgrading we talk about right now. Say of course we see our girl there, she deny that veteran say, look, you see this goal, Sinclair, go score and not before on top here. Yes, Nna Dozie be really finish work. Yes, where she blocked that goal. And I don't see say most keepers too don't really step up. The game between the US and Vietnam, uh they will get a penalty, where the keeper too also block. Shey na say the keepers now don dey better pass the attackers ni, abi na say players no sabi take penalty again. You dey
Make,
laugh.
make, make I tell you one thing. Every every position they upgrade these days. Nobody wants a left back now. Everybody wants to
Okay.
be known. And
Yes.
Nigeria, God has blessed us with good keepers when it comes to the female team. Make we no even lie that one. We have had good hands, safe hands. In Adoze matter, it be like say omo she get one oil wey she dey rub herself because that girl do save penalty. She's always determined. She dey focused. Na very focused goalkeeper. She dey concentrate well. When she dey that her goal post so, she dey take am very serious. She dey take am like say na her business. So and it is her business. So she dey put all concentration on that. In short, I felt she kind of deceived Sinclair. You know why? If you look
Mm,
the penalty before she take am, she bin raise I think her left hand, do am like this.
mm.
So Sinclair dey go assume, go say okay, this girl she dey do like this, I go die, I
No
go
dey
play
tell
am
her,
where
say
she
you go
dey push.
say you go
I'm
say
sure say
say
she go
keeper
die.
say that gallo.
She don calculate am say the Nnadozie go dive go the other side wey she no raise am. But
Yeah.
unfortunately for her, she dive and she punched the ball twice. In short, that girl was a lifesaver. Make we no lie. She saved us from shame. In short, ma put her heart they do am for church. She saved us from shame and temptation. No, I really, really, our goalkeeping department they do very well. I would say kudos to the goalkeeper training.
Yes.
Uh, yeah,
For
the
that for
goalkeeper
that
trainer
game,
played very.
for that game, yes, for that game, make I just roll out the stats. The statistics for that game been there really really impressive because Canada be really get the ball possession.
Yeah,
Canada 58 possession in when Nigeria get 32. Nigeria we get goal attempts 10, where Canada we get 14, and shots on goal Nigeria we get only one, Canada get two. So
yeah.
the whole this thing be there as in very very intense. And for block shots, Nadozie blocked 4 shots while the
Yeah.
Canadian team blocked keeper blocked 6. Yes, so many free kicks we did that game. Nigeria been get 7, while Canada been get 16. Nigeria plays 6 corner kicks. Canada plays 7. I mean, the whole you go see say the whole game be they somehow I could say maybe for their balance, but I feel say the Super Falcons been somehow stepping. Nigeria be get one yellow card, one red card, and of course, Canadian team get
Mm.
2. Now, in terms of passes, completed passes, of course, Canada still gets more. You
Mm.
understand? Canada still get
Yeah.
more. But still talking about the block shot, and I mean, from the block shot and all that, you go see say, yes, true, the keeper, yes, step up. And I mean, like, just like the Super Falcons don't really do too badly. You go say from their own side too, the keepers have tried, even say block shot. So altogether, between Canada and the Super Falcons, we get like 10 block shots, 4 for Nadozie and 6 for the Canadian goalkeeper. And I mean, with these statistics where I just read out, so yes, 32 possession against a 68. The Super Falcons go take on Australia. They will take on Australia, will be, of course, a co-host nation for this tournament. Grace,
Yeah.
we know say Sam Kerr gets issue. Yes, she did ruled out for injury. The doctor said she will miss the first 2 games. Yes, she not play their first game, right? And as it be like this, so and they look and say, make you not say Australia won't come do us the thing where Tunisia do Super Eagles for
The more you see, the less you understand.
most of their players say they know well though. You dey only for
Yeah.
five to
So
they file all of them come out. Not be joke. Sam Kerr get 5 goals for the last World Cup, right? Sam Kerr began she
uh,
scored 5 goals for the last World Cup, for France. And this now,
France.
baby, she banging goals, steady for Chelsea, right? She did
Yeah.
consistent. She did consistent. She don't turn up. These 2 games they say she don't play, so hopefully, not be say matter of hopefully, because we know every coach get their own, wild card, they get their own joker. If you say yes, as they told her she don't go play the first 2 games, she will not recover, ma, can't even follow the Super Falcons play. But what look at the scenario, make we x-ray this scenario well. For situation we say Sam Kerr, no play with, say no fit play with Australia when the Super Falcons go play, Australia. You feel say that one go be, kind of like an even playing field for the Super Falcons. I mean, whether Sam Kerr, they visit Australia will be, problem for the Super Falcons for their second group B match.
Okay. Um. Australia, first of all, get some care, abi. We get
Mm-hmm.
Australia. We get Australia. Australia no dey score goals. As
Okay.
she dey score goals back to back for Baka now.
Yeah.
She dey score goals back to back. Most of us when people say Australia we dey meet Australia, people can't get this fear say almost Sanke we go collect, e don finish for us.
Woto
Unfortunately
porously.
for her, she can't get injury.
Mm.
Now some people come dey say praise the Lord though, e don happen. God don comot one side. But they forget say oyibo dey get replacement
Sharp, sharp. It
almost
replacement say
as
people
good.
even
Yes,
they play for
as good, almost like 90% good as who is their top first 11. So
yeah.
me, I dey always tell people when they say St. Clair, I go tell you say that one no mean say they no fit win us. Oh. They no fit win us. No use that one as yardstick. Now make the girls really build up on wetin we get and get the mind to score. Our problem na score. Make we just try to dey score and try to defend them and defend our goals as well. The
Okay.
thing be say Australia dey prepare hot na host nation and they no go wan comot for group stage. So they
Sure.
will come on, yeah, they will come all out for us. Because now this second game go determine whether you go stay or you go pack your load, they go house. You understand? Now
Oh,
this second game go even tell you whether na tourist attraction you come to do. Because by the time where they don't win you two times, you know even you go just honor na honor you dey honor the third match. Because you know nothing go happen for you. So you
mm,
understand? Australia is coming all out. Let's not just bank on the fact that Sam Clare is not there. Australia is coming all out in this game because they really need that 3 points to stand strong to make sure they qualify for the next round. So if Nigeria play here, we need a win. We don't even need to draw. We need a win in this game. Anyhow we will be, we just need to win this game. Just as they need to win and we need to win am. They have some just as you talk, if you can't shock us, can't bring her. Everybody go surprise. And if you dey bank all your hopes say this person dey pitch we no fit play, na where we go get am wrong. So they just have to put their head high and say they can do it. Me I dey always tell you, no giant wey you no fit face, no matter who dem call am, no Goliath wey you no fit bring down. So let's look at Super Falcons should look at themselves as the David that will bring Goliath down. We just need a win in this game, make we no lie. Because if we get draw or we lose, omo na tight one for us. We're going to meet Ireland. Ireland man no come play. No, not if Ireland fit hold Australia like that, wetin they go do us? So no
even
be
though
time
that,
to.
now, what I want to even point out be that I said because the game between Australia and Republic of Ireland, that game been
Yeah.
also very, very intense. We see about 13 corner kicks for that game. We see the
Yes.
possession between both teams. For Australia, been get like 64% against 36 of the Republic of Ireland. And you been, people be they look say Republic of Ireland will be the weak, the like the weak link for that group. But we see the way they take hold Australia. And Australia said the way they take win that game, not through penalty. Not through
Yes.
penalty, they take win. So if you say penalty no come, you understand? Shayna said they also play goalless draw. So I mean, with the way they take place, with Ireland, if you say they go really because I mean, as a host nation, you go especially okay, they go up their game, they go really show workings when next they play, and that game will be against the Super Falcons. Make we look, side by side between the two teams, Australia and the Super Falcons, where they take perform for their first game. Who you feel say go get the upper hand if Australia and the Super Falcons meet? I mean, patriotism aside,
Okay, patriotism aside, I see
the
Australia
game
doing
between
more. Australia.
Republic of Ireland, yes, and of
Yeah.
course the game between the Super Falcons and Canada, the
Yeah.
game where both teams are against, yeah. So looking at them side by side, who you feel say go likely come out on top, when these two teams meet next week?
I don't tell you say before game they know they fit determine, but to be honest, I see say Australia go come out for this game. Just as I told
Okay.
you, host nation get one personal ginger way they no wan comot for group stage. They always struggle to one comot.
Sure.
You understand?
And of
Make
course
them
they
so
get the support of the home fans.
yes, a lot of fans. But Super Falcons now is left to them to come all out too. If it means them, they need to study the way how the way wey Australia dey change, though dey play change pattern, dey change format. Study them how dem play for the first match. Know their strength, their powerhouse. Know how to tackle their powerhouse. You yourself know how to push your powerhouse. Your powerhouse na your attackers. How dem go move, take go score goals. So it's left now for for the both of them. I see Australia. Let me be fair and truthful here. Make we now Nigeria na my country. I love am, but sometimes we need to talk truth here. Australia, I see Australia coming out than the Super Falcons, except oh, say things dey happen. If they make up their mind, everything for this life for me na determination. If you determine to win and you struggle, you go get there, you go get to where you wan go. So if Super Falcons now determine say yes, they wan get there, they go fit do am. But I see it as a difficult game. I see it as a difficult game because Super Falcons need that 3 points. Australia needs that 3 points to remain as the host nation in the game. You understand? So both
Yes.
of them need, so now it's like a 50-50 thing for me. Is either Super Falcons or um Australia. But if you want where I might say Australia, fighting more for this game. They are really
Okay.
fighting more for this game. But anyway, I they tell you, surprises can happen. Super Falcons can still win
Okay.
them. Yeah, Super Falcons can still win them. And if Super Falcons win them, it not be the end of the game for them. Third match will also determine. But Super Falcons really need this point. They really need that 3 points for them to have hopes for the next round. So I feel say Australia shall go one press more.
Okay, but we'll talk about the two other teams, the two other African teams. Where still they are. I realize say Faith no fit join us again. So sorry about
Yeah.
that, Faith. The network they very very terrible, and so she no fit link up again. She say make we come for our side, yeah. So and say it they really disturb. So she don't try a few times to connect, and she no fit connect.
Um,
Faith, thank you so much for joining us. If you still fit, try Sha. Anyway, if the network will allow you, yeah, yes, yeah, yeah. Anyways, two African teams still day whenever play. Nigeria don't play. Nigeria don't play. Canada goalless draw. Of course, the Japanese team, of course, for Group C, they just Coco Zambia 5-0 this morning. As you know,
then then
when
just
they say
like Chawama.
if you want literally describe if you want literally describe a person chop breakfast, na im be this one.
And then
Japan Japan
they
just
chop
carry Nigeria 5-0.
them like Corona spaghetti.
As in open feli hot things,
As in,
So, honestly. So 5-0, the two African teams don't play. South Africa go play Sweden tomorrow
hmm,
morning. And now them be African champions. Grace. Of course, we don't say as champions, the pressure go dey on top them to prove themselves, right? Pressure go dey on
yeah,
top them to prove them. I mean, Sweden, not be small, be small team when it comes to
at
women.
all.
And when I look at South Africa, a very, very young team. South Africa, a very young team. Between, I mean, these two teams, we'll take one at a time. Yes, South Africa will take on Sweden tomorrow morning, while on Sunday morning, Germany will play Morocco.
Ah,
For these two, yes, so these two encounters, which of them you feel say will really, really day tough? The South Africa, Sweden, Morocco, Germany. You don't shake and say, ah.
you know what they do? For
Like say
for
African people
FIFA
just want
ranking,
top people. All the first
for
get are
for
top matches.
na- for FIFA ranking, as they talk and
Uh,
na my mind dey go FIFA ranking. Sweden, I think Sweden is second. Na second dem na second dem be for FIFA ranking. You
oh God.
understand? And
Okay.
South Africa is about 54 in the ranking. See the difference. But the thing be say South Africa get mind. Dem get
How?
mind.
Okay.
Yeah, dem get
Okay.
mind. So they might not get the point, the 3 points, but I believe say they go give Sweden a tough time. They will give them a run for their money. They will give them tough time because
Okay.
South Africa na very organized team. They dey try well well. But more no lie. E don be like say you say make honey badgers come play Super Falcons. You know
Why
the
you go like
difference.
this? Why you go like this? But
You know
why?
the difference. You know how big the you know how they be you dey play person wey dey number 2 for world ranking and you be 54. Count na 1, 2, 3, count. Na only God go deliver us sha. I go pray for
Sweden
them, but
actually
it's going to
Sweden
be a tough
actually
one.
day third for ranking. Sweden actually
Yeah,
day third for ranking. Uh-huh.
yeah.
And I don't even day
So
third. USA first, Germany second, Sweden I don't even day third.
so,
You know. And
imagine
that the gap big.
you don talk am now. Germany dey second presently and Morocco dey like 72 for
Why you
omo.
why
I
you
no
like
even
this now?
Morocco sef no
Why
dey
you
worry
like
me because honestly I feel say they just go collect come because Germany no dey play. You Germany no dey play oo. So it's going to be a tough one for our African sisters. We will join them in
Okay.
prayer as
Okay.
they go
So
fight
so
their own
basically,
Goliath.
okay. So basically, what did they try to talk? Be say, but really, I mean, Sweden, South Africa. If you say, I mean, they go fit do, Sweden go do South Africa the same thing way Japan do Zambia, or if you say South Africa fight, because you said they have fight in them. So I want to know what
If
kind of
he
fight you're talking about,
if
on
he
what
pass,
level.
oh, if he pass, oh, if he
The whole
pass,
African champion.
we will.
I
You
mean,
know
South Africa, South
how many
Africa,
we chop
with
for
your
Germany had last time? How many we chop for Germany had last time? You know, reach it. We never even see. We never even see
faith.
breeze. We never even fit kick breeze enter post for that match. That
That
are we now top?
in
We
that
be top.
faith. Why you like this? Why? Grace, but seriously, between these two games, waiting be your prediction, really. South Africa, Sweden, waiting be your prediction. And then Germany, Morocco. Waiting be your
Then go
prediction. Your
South
prediction.
Africa, Sweden. The match fit tight. E go tight. No be say e go tight. Except we see otherwise. You know, during the African this thing, Cup of Nations for women. South Africa try, sha, but again one part they didn't really do well, but they were fortunate to get to where they got to. The thing be
What part?
saying
What part?
that group stage,
Okay.
that group stage, they're not supposed to beat us now. The thing be say South Africa, I believe say they go come all out. They go on
Okay.
proof point. You know, say they like this kind how they call themselves um that
They
they are
get
sure
fighting.
of, that they will go on show off like
They get
they are
fighting spirit, and they have young girls.
eh, Zulu people. They will come there like saying a war. They will take am like war. They will take the match like a
Mm-hmm.
war because
Yeah.
they are meeting a very top ranking club.
A
You
big
understand? So
country.
yes, they go want make sure say they humiliate Sweden by all means.
Mhm.
So I dey feel say that match go tough. But for Morocco, Germany, honestly,
So you know,
we
you know,
collect
get
eight.
confidence for that game at all.
We that game,
That's
then
right.
Morocco will chop am. Make I no even lie. If we can eat it, we can eat
What
it.
if Morocco shock you?
E go hard. You see those women, they dey play like machine. Us and Morocco, who play pass on the ranking in Africa, even for world ranking, we pass Morocco. We're doing very well. But Germany, Germany na no go area. May we tell ourselves the truth. Germany and Morocco, we dey pray. I'm praying seriously, but I think we'll see lot of goals. Except miracle happens. Except miracle happen. Oh. So if that miracle
Okay.
happen, yeah. But I see Morocco not defeating Germany, and also Sweden not defeating South Africa. But there will be a tough run in that game. There will be a tough run in
Okay.
that. Yeah.
So I think if we get faith, say go be a walk in the park, but at least they will still talk fight. No, they try get confidence in our African women. No, no, they wash
Okay.
us like this.
Now
No, they
the
wash us
confidence
like
you
this.
carry go there. Oh. Na confidence wey you carry go there, we collect it. I said we no even fit kick breeze enter post, make we at least get something. We no get one sef. Na dis kind
Okay,
people again.
get confidence, get confidence, get confidence. Anyways, yes, I think we get person they joined us. Yes, okay. You can drop your comments. Yes, you can drop your comments. You can drop a question, and of course, get to say hi to us. Yeah, so we they catch we they talk about the World Cup. Yes, currently we they go for Australia and New Zealand, and of course, again still they happen. England, the game between England and Haiti, plus that game don't end by now. England is still they win 1-0 the last
One
time
zero.
way I checked. Yes, I will bring up that result. And of course, I've also give you more results on some of the games where they don't play. Earlier on this morning, US win Vietnam 3-0. And of course, Japan beat Zambia 5-0. That one, I see the big raise, they laugh like this. They make up for the see, say,
Eh,
Zambia collect, because
Barbara
Zambia
Banda.
do super
Barbara
performance.
Banda don
All
collect.
the same, all the same, all the same. They are our African sisters. We are all
Eh,
one.
na true sha. Make we just console them. It is well with them.
That no, you know, go no get bad belly. No, Grace, no get
And
bad belly. You know good.
when they
Eh?
dey black
No
belle
get bad
us
belly.
make
No
dem
get bad
make dem
belly.
say I say dem dey laugh us when dem with us. Make dem ask you as e be.
Bad belly is not good though. Bad belly is not good though.
Eh,
Make you get conscience
so
though. Make you get conscience. Yes, make you get conscience. As the
I dey
result day now, yes, as the table day now, as the table day now, yes, as table day now, I'ma let you know say um for group A, so far so good. Switzerland and New Zealand get 3 3 points each because they win their games. Yes,
games.
Norway never get points, and the Philippines too never get points. That's not for group A. For group B, Australia, of course, Australia are the top there because they win their game against the Republic of Ireland. Yes, they score 1 goal, so they get 3 points. And then they lead group. And then they lead group B. Canada and Nigeria, they share 1 1 point because they play goalless draw, and of course Republic of Ireland. And then they below. And for group C, of course, Japan, they sit down on top. As per say, we see what they do Zambia this early morning. And
Our sisters.
yes, you see what they do Zambia this early morning. Yes, the day top of the sea, and Spain follows suit. Yes, Spain will beat Costa Rica 3-0. Spain will beat Costa Rica 3-0. And of course, Japan beat Zambia 5-0. Now that they top Group C. And Group D, the game between Haiti and England, it don't end. And now England is on top of that group. They balance so well. Yes, 3-1. I say 3-1. 3 points. Yes, and then they top that group. And of course, Group E, games between the United States and Vietnam. I tell you, say United States beat Vietnam early hours of this morning, and we
Yeah.
will still see game from Denmark later on. We'll see game between the Netherlands and of course, Portugal as well. So some games still there ongoing. Games Group F still get the likes of Brazil, France,
Hmm.
Jamaica, Panama, and of course for
So
Group G we get yes. So for Group G we get Argentina, Italy, South Africa, and of course Sweden. And Group
ah,
H we get Colombia, Germany, South Korea, and of course Morocco. So all
try.
these first games, all these first group games will end on Monday, and the second round of games for group stages will start on the following day. So we go still they talk about the Super Falcons as they go still they play, of course, for this group stage. Every
Yeah.
African team, yes, the 4 African teams, as it be like this. So yes, we don't say two don't play already. We see they expect the
Yeah.
other two to. But I mean, as this World Cup starts, Grace, before we wrap up, as this World Cup starts, sure you see all the African teams. You feel say they go qualify, all of them go fit qualify, from the group stages. I mean, enter the next round. You say the African teams go fit make.
I don't think this thing tire. I don't really think am because I dey feel say I look at Nigeria, I dey look say Nigeria fit actually go, but not I not make we no lie. I notice say na all of us go cross over Jordan. Na the truth be that. No be all of us go
Okay.
cross. Yeah, no be all of us go cross over because if you look Morocco group, you look South Africa group, omo, e be like one na I no even know wetin I go call that group. Omo na and then tight die. Na group wey be say na strong men dey the group. But for our
Okay.
own, yes, even Japan too, Zambia too, their group dey a little bit tight but fair. But I feel say
Very, very tight. As in, I don't put anything past them, and for them to
um,
even collect, that margin from Japan,
Japan
you gonna say that's not very, very strong group. Yes, we get
team
Japan, we get Spain, we get Costa
ah
Rica, then Zambia group. So not very, very tight group really. The
tight
group
group.
is
Now
strong.
we
Oh.
now Super Falcons get a group that is actually they are equal to. You understand? So I think I see if the Super Falcons do well, na them I dey see say go fit cross. Na them I fit see say they
Okay.
fit cross the next stage. But the other guys, except signs and wonders happen, well, it go hard
Now,
because this na group of
yeah,
this
that's
na
how that happened. So, I
at
mean, you can say any of these teams, I mean, fit, um, confidently, because not be to begin they do permutations up and down. I mean, confidently, look and say they
at
go
all.
fit cross the next stage. Oh, wow.
It go hard. That's why I say
The way you take look and say your
the
face.
only group, the only team wey fit wey I see now among na just Super Falcons Nigeria. Na only Nigeria I see say get chances, a better this thing percentage of chances to move to the next group. The rest,
Okay,
e be like e fit turn tourist attraction for them sightseeing. Make
okay, okay.
eh,
All right. All right, all right. Thank you very much, Grace. So many things in there to talk about, but make we match break for here. Let's go to
uh,
match break for here. I'm really sorry, say no fit follow us all through. As
uh,
they be for the country now. One small rain just fall like this, breeze blow. Next one go begin they dance
so,
sokoto. You know, they don't go connect again. I know say
so
she don't even send me message sef say make I no beg, say she dey very very
yeah.
sorry. No be your fault,
Make
oh, faith, I understand. Trust me.
make she
I
go beg
understand.
her village people. They no wan see her for her life. If you the first woman wey don
I
come
understand.
online, so they no want
No,
am.
but see, faith, good. Faith go come for you. I know they do. Anyways, when we hope say next time. We hope say next time she go fit join us. Yes, next time she go fit
Yeah,
join us. And of
yeah,
course, we still say games smart on dey intensify. And just like you talk, more watch out, more see what are the Super Falcons. Well, according to you, you say the Australians stand a better chance to win that encounter
yeah.
between the Super Falcons and the Australians. So make we see how the game go pan out. Yes, fingers
That's
crossed. Uh, when next we sit down like this, they talk, we will fit, mirror down on, some of the things we then don't do and waiting we will need to expect. Because, I mean, after they play Australia, the next team we then will play in the Republic of Ireland. And of course,
yeah,
by then, we will not see waiting, Sweden go play, I mean, South Africa go play Sweden. And of course, Morocco will fit do with Germany. That's not games. Those two games I really look out for those two games because
honestly,
for me, the Moroccan team na one team where really picked my attention during the WAFCON tournament
yeah,
last year. I mean, with all the development that happened for Morocco, and
yeah,
we see their teams, for a continent level, we see how they show workings. Even for the men World Cup, they reached the semi-final, the first team
yeah,
to make the final. So Morocco, for me, I dey look out for that team because I feel say just like the male team get that resilience, they get that fighting spirit. I feel say the female team too go want also show up in. Although the group where their first opponent will be team where you go just push aside.
yeah.
You
Oh,
understand? So I dey really look out for Morocco. I go tell you say I look out more. I go look out more for the game against Morocco and Germany rather
yeah,
more than the game between South Africa and
yeah,
Sweden. I know say South Africa really get waiting to prove, as we say now they be current African champions,
champions.
and then current African champions. So yes, they will need to get something to prove. The pressure will be on them. But you see Morocco no be team where they go, really look tough like
Mm,
that. Remember when the male team, during the World Cup, I mean they don't say I mean the first teams will go come out now Morocco. I mean for African teams, if you want rate, you know go even rate Morocco then. But
ah,
every other team will be rate. Every other team will be rate. For every African team will be rate. This is to say the team where we say we don't even look their side. That's Moroccan male national team. Can't even do well as others. Now Senegal, now there will be full hope. But we still say Senegal. I mean, they don't really try. They don't
yes,
try.
they have to win everything that year.
Honestly. honestly. But I mean, these two nations, I mean, talking about Senegal, although they're not there for this World Cup, talking about Senegal, between Senegal and Morocco, now they like said development don't really the day when
Oh
they talk
yeah,
about
football.
yes, when they
Yeah,
talk about grassroots level and all that, they don't begin show workings. We see it as they do and now for I mean for the lower level competitions. Then you know the under 17s, the under 20s, the under 21. These teams, them both Senegal and Morocco, we see them. So make we see how we don't see say the men being show, you know, they be show workings, they be show levels for the male World Cup where they happen for Qatar. Make we see what the female team go do, you know, for this World Cup. What they go fit do for this World Cup. So for me, no, when next we come, now that Morocco team now go really mirror that one. And
honestly,
you when they look like
but anyway, so just as you talk, they fit can't shock us now. They fit shock us. No time to
oh,
change things.
you don't say you don't say they go collect from Germany. Make I see
And
what they go fit
and
show.
and they use that why when they take beat us,
But you
look them.
know say Morocco no be Super Falcons. And I know say
Uh,
Super Falcons don't pass Morocco. But trust me, when you say they don't expect anything from you, you have
yeah,
nothing
that's
to
very
lose.
true. Yeah. That's why I tell you, say
Thank
there are no underdogs actually in any tournament.
yeah,
No
yeah, yeah.
underdogs.
No, see how the game go play out. So thank you
Yeah,
very much. Thank you, Grace. Thank you. You do
you're
well.
welcome. That's
The
you're
work is
welcome.
you do well.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Every
Thank
other person will be joining us. Yes, Sweetie G, Melody, Omozopia. Thank you very much. And every other person, where don't look, when no drop comments, I say thank you. Yes, for those who will still watch us later, I still say thank you. If you still drop your comments and you also suggest what you want us more to talk about, maybe we'll not touch this area or that area for you. But no worry, we got you covered. When next we come, we'll still point you know, still touchlight one or two places where we come again next time. But for now, bye bye, yo. All right, thank you, Grace.
Bye.